Hello, I am using Adobe Illustrator Draw for my Expert app, and this is what I'll be using for my demonstration for my tutorial. First, this is the desktop for the Adobe Illustrator Draw software. And the first thing I would like to do is to show you how I can add an image onto the desktop, onto my surface, drawing surface. So you just click on my iPad, take your image you want to load onto the screen, then you can size it onto the canvas according to the way you want to have it displayed. Click on done, and you've got your image on one of your layers. First thing I want to do is select draw layer, then I'll pick a paintbrush. I have to choose the color, so what you do to do that is you click a second time on it. It gives you the size, the opacity, and the color. Click on color and basically just bring it to the center for a black outline, which is what I'm going to use for this particular Mickey Mouse image. I just chose Mickey Mouse because I thought it would be simple. So first thing I want to do is begin drawing my outline. And what I'll do, first thing I want to do though, see this layer will show what you've drawn, but I want to click on this layer that has the Mickey Mouse on it. And you click on it twice and it brings up this little menu where you can change the opacity, so that way you can tell where your drawing is and where the Mickey image. Makes it a little easier for this particular tutorial if I can show you how to make it for the amount of time I want to spend here. So just take it and do your outline. Alright, so I'm looking at this and I'm seeing this is a little wide for what I want. So this little reverse arrow here, just tap on it and it'll erase it. You also have an eraser in your menu, but let's just bring this down a little bit since it's so wide. And so I made that a little wider than I like, so I can remove that particular line. So it's very forgiving, I think. Make sure I've got that where I want it. So basically you can see how this works. And I can change the colors too, but for Mickey, colors on this are pretty basic. not on the app necessarily, but just for purposes of the subject of Mickey and this particular drawing. Also, it has this feature where you can rest your hand on the palm of your hand on the drawing surface, and it won't show up. So it's a little wide. And also, if you turn the page, it'll rotate, but it'll still keep the image the way it was before you rotated it, which is good. Well, so you can make mistakes, and that's all right. There's also an eraser on this app that you can use besides just using that back arrow. Smooth the line out. And take that off, remove that. I can redo it if I want. Ah! And here's his tail. Okay, erase that. Start it over. And click on this, get your menu of, these are the different brushes you can use. This is the eraser. So I can also change the size of the eraser by tapping on it a second time. And I can make it smaller or larger. So just tap on this again, get my paintbrush, and then I can start to color in the parts of Mickey. Please excuse my dog barking. He doesn't know that I'm making this tutorial, and so doesn't realize that he should be quiet and not bark, so you don't have to listen to him. And what I can do is I can actually just take the image completely away. That way I can see what I'm doing on here. So I know if I've got like little blank spots that I don't want. Looking a little bit rough there. Need to fix that. And I noticed that I've left his chin out. I need to bring back the template so that I can nice thing about this is it doesn't necessarily show which direction you're on a drawing. It might show your brush strokes a little more roughly. For this you can use whichever direction you like and it won't show it. Alright, so to his legs, and then I'll change the colors for his shorts and his shoes. Let me just smooth this out a little bit. All right, now